A longtime staple of the UFC's lightweight top 15, here is the Nebraska native Drew Dober. There is no denying the power, right? His last 4 wins have all come by knockout or TKO. Perhaps not as close to contention as he has been in times prior. But as Drew Dober told us in the fighter meeting on Thursday, he is looking for moments. That's exactly what he said going into the Ricky Glenn fight late in 2023. Man, did he create a moment that night, and he's got another canvas upon which to paint tonight. We'll see how it goes for the power-packing Nebraskan, Drew Dober. All right, so another big fight has arrived for this outstanding boxer, and certainly we could talk about other parts of his game, but I know you like to lead the dance when it comes to his hands because they are sharp.
Yeah, Johnny, when he's most comfortable, when he's having his most success, it's whenever he's comfortable in the boxing realm. When he can fight behind that beautiful jab, set up the 1-2, set up the jab, right hand. And also those body shots. You see him turn and pivot and dig right up under the elbow with those body shots that can really put his opponent down. So while he may not like to be called a boxer, he wants to be called mixed martial artist, being a boxer is what's allowed him to be where he is today. And you know what? When Bruce Buffer announces him here in a few minutes, he'll call you mixed martial artist, but we'd like to see the hands here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Drew Dober. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Choi.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. All right, round 1 underway. This man is all the rage, the Korean Superboy, Choi. Very difficult challenge for the opponent here tonight. This is an outstanding first-round fighter. Outstanding fighter overall, but the fight time in the UFC, not a lot, because more often than not, he gets the opponent out of there in round 1. Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Choi gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Good jab.
He missed with that jab attempt there. How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these 2 men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. The Korean Superboy gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight. Well, as usual, this outstanding striker has come out aggressively tonight, almost as if he's double parked outside.
Dude's trying to get the job done and get it done quickly. But he doesn't waste any action. Everything is so tight and crisp. That's why he lands, and he can be so aggressive.
The uppercut flails and misses.
Beautiful body kick.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end of this.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Both guys appeared to land there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Right now they separate. We have crossed the midpoint here in the opening round. Big elbow there, lands. Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Choi. Right hand lands. Now he's starting to find his groove with the counter strikes. This is his bread and butter, to keep his opponent at bay and keep him guessing. And when his opponent over-engages, make him pay with a straight right hand, straight left, or a jab. Nicely done with the hands there. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi. Checks that leg kick. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Dober's eye is closing up. Just misses with the right.
Get your range back. Get out of there.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Let's go. Let's open up that cover a little bit more.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Dober's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get them. Whiffs on the right hand. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Left hook to the head.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. 20 seconds to go in round one. Right-left combo by Drew Dober. Final seconds of round one. Seconds for the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Dober's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. Well, he's done a real good job attacking that cut above the eye, and here is your visual proof.
I mean, John, just devastating. These blows were amazing. He was able to land at will, and he opened up a nasty cut over the eye of his opponent. Now he's got to target it, and every time he lands, that blood will start to pour down into the eye, making it real hard to fight.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Swing and a miss by Choi.
Beautiful punch to the body.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great jobs defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something. Cannot take too many hits. He can't even stand. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Oh, that one landed, yep.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Just out of range with the straight left hand. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You've doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Choi. Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one ends.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight. Ooh, big shot lands.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Dober's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Get out there, be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Throwing that jab, no good. check the high kick. Dober's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Circling to his right. Oh, massive overhand lands. Oh, single collar tie here. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Oh, he's in real trouble now. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Dober. The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job keeping these guys in this fight. Dober gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here. Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Oh! Beautiful combination. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure going.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Dober's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside physician, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. Oh, head kick, bang.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Nice straight right lands. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, that blood becoming a real factor.
Right there.
Oh, this one could be over soon. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean,
Dober's trying for a submission here. Oh, that guillotine choke was tight. Oh, he escapes.
he got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation. Oh, right into mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. There's an elbow from the top. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Making all these shots count. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Fight.
All right, stacked guard here, DC. The feet are on the hips. What does that mean?
I mean that he's out. I mean, he's out. The moment you get the feet on the hips, all he's got to do now is just straight leg it. He's got to kick and push, because how is the opponent going to stop him from just elevating him? This is a grown man. You let him get both feet on your hips, you push away, you kick. Jiu-jitsu stand-up, you know what that is, Jay.
I do.
You understand that. You know, you went to your jiu-jitsu classes.
Oh, another heavy shot gets through. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
Protect yourself. Let's get this fight.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Nice jab. Choi's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Right on the button. Dover's eye is disgusting. Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head.
Right down.
In the half guard.
Now inside the closed guard. Dover's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. Oh, great submission defense. Both fighters get up now. While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Oh!